bunnies. This reading is going to be an in-depth love reading between you and the person most on your mind, okay? We're going to cover one side of the cards describing you and your feelings, and the other side of the cards describing them and their feelings, and then cards down the middle about how you two feel about each other, okay? Cancer, welcome to your higher love in-depth reading. Okay, we're going to go deep with this one, right? So we're going to pick 6 cards. Whoa. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to... Those just flew out. Wow. Okay. I don't want to take them, Cancer. They flew out. We'll keep them aside. Okay. We're going to do 6 cards for you. Okay, and then 6 cards for your person, the person that's most on your mind. And then 6 cards about your combined energy together. Okay? God, I'm so horrible at shuffling this way. 3 shuffles. Oh, dear Divine Mother, dear Divine Father, dear Divine Begotten Eternal Child, dear Holy Trinity of Sacred Geometry. 4 shuffles. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, 6 cards. Now, I'm leaving these cards that flew out, that popped out, because they will obviously want to come out. It's the Hermit and the 3 of Swords, okay? I'm going to leave them at the side. They might be some sort of side note. Okay, let's go. This is you, Cancer. 7 of Pentacles, okay? Let me put these here. Oh, where did I put these here? 7 of Pentacles. Okay. The Lovers reversed. Okay. Queen of Cups upright. That's your card, Cancer. Suit of Cups. Water. 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Cancer. Okay. This is whatever the situation is, or whoever this situation is. This is something, you know what? It's weird too. You guys should go on the channel, on my Bunny Tarot channel, and look up the Love Quickies reading that I did, just the latest one I did, called the Love Quickies reading. Because in your reading, and I recall, you guys got the same card, 7 Pentacles. And what I just described, what I explained then, is the same thing I'm being guided to explain now. This is something that you've put. This is something physical. It's on the physical realm, because it's the suit of Pentacles. It's the suit of Earth. It's the element of Earth, Pentacles. So it's here in the 3D. Okay, this is something that's because there's 7 Pentacles. You see this character. He's waiting for these pentacles to grow, to sprout. You know, kind of. He's invested. He's planted. You know, he's tilled the soil. He's planted. These are things you've planted. This is something that you've invested in, and it's in the physical realm. So it's probably, I'm sensing it's somebody that you're involved with, that you are someone that you're dating, that you're involved with. Okay, it's and then the next card, Cancer, is the Lovers reversed. Now, the Lovers upright is obviously what it is, right? But reversed, okay, it means it's pretty much what you would think. It's there's an imbalance here. and you know, this is kind of the same, like I said, in the last reading I did for you guys, the Love Quickies reading, it pretty much had the same kind of message so far. There's a lack of balance here, it's something I'm sensing there's probably it's probably becoming quarrelsome. This is I'm sensing someone that you're involved with physically, that you're seeing physically. It's not like a twin flame, or it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's not like this is someone, because look here, there's there's only cups and pentacles, all these pentacles and cups. Pentacles, it's in the 3D. I don't see no swords here. So I'm definitely sensing something that you are involved with physically, someone that you're in contact with. And it's becoming I'm sensing kind of volatile, argumentative, quarrelsome. Like the honeymoon phase is over. You know, the honeymoon phase, it's the reality setting in. But the next card is Queen of Cups. Oops, sorry about that. Now, I'm being guided to explain that this is you, Cancer. I take my hat off, sorry. Cancer, this is you, and you'd offered your cup, basically. You offered your cup to this person. You put your emotion into it. You offered your heart. You put your emotion into it. So this is somebody you obviously feel you have an emotional connection with. You've developed an emotional connection with. And I'm kind of like, I'm not very reluctant in expounding on how deep your emotion you invested into this person is, because of the next card which I've been eyeing down there. That's the next card, and it's the 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me get a drink real quick. My throat. This is throat chakra. See, whenever this happens, where my throat gets constricted, and this happens to everybody, every reader, every medium, every intuitive, every psychic. This is the standard kind of response to a throat chakra. Something is not being is able to be expressed or is being said. There's a lack of communication on some level. Pardon me, sorry about that. But okay, 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, this is 9 of Cups. It's the happily single card. It's the happy singles card. See, there's this guy. He has all his cups. He's happy. He's content. It's the happy singles card. Someone's happily single. It's emotional independence. Okay. It's emotional independence. It's being happy, emotionally independent, but reversed, it's quite the opposite. It's emotional neediness and emotional clinginess. And that's why I said I didn't want to expound too much on how deep or how maybe profound the love is that you're feeling, that you may think you're feeling, because it's probably, and I don't want to trigger you. I'm being honest with you. I'm trying to help you here. And these are what the cards are saying, what they're conveying. And what I'm intuitively being guided to say, it's something, Cancer, this is something that's, there's a deeper problem that you're having that you've had before this connection or this situation or this relationship. This is about you, Cancer, and that's the reason why I was so reluctant to expound how deep your love was for this person and go off on that tangent, because it wouldn't be helpful. And plus, this card right here does not convey that. This is about you and about your you're clinging to this, Cancer. This is someone that you're clinging to and that you've become emotionally codependent upon, rather than independent. You're codependent on, okay? And codependency is not a relationship issue. It's not a couple's issue. It's a personal issue. It is an individual's issue. It is childhood issues, childhood wounds, or former past relationship wounds that have not been processed or healed correctly. And that's what I'm sensing here. And this is about you. I see. And when we're like this, we haven't processed, and we haven't found our emotional independence. We keep on manifesting, and we keep on recreating scenarios like this. Complicated sort of codependent relationships. And now the next card is really going to continue on with this this narrative, and it's the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Ten of Pentacles upright is exactly what you think it is. It's a union, a happy couple, and it's the Disney delusion. The happily ever after, the having it all, having the relationship, the house, the castle, but reversed. It's quite obvious what that means. It means this was sort of a delusion, and that's what I'm being guided to say. What happened here, Cancer, with this situationship or this relationship, is you created an outcome, and what happens, and everyone's guilty of it. So don't. But you learn, right? This is what you're going to learn here. And this is what I'm going to try to help you to learn. An outcome, when you create an outcome, your heart is in that outcome, right? You're investing. That's what the Queen of Cups is here. You're investing your heart in that outcome, this ideal that you have. And even if you don't, let's say you don't even voice it, it's energetically, it's there. There's an expectation. There's an expectation. And the energy and expectation, it causes energetically, it causes static. And even if this person you're involved with, even if they're not aware of it, they're subconsciouses. It's in the energy. It creates an energetic field. It can be something that someone can scare someone off, or you could just be trauma bonding, But this is, and what I'm being guided to say, is you create an outcome here, and the outcome, that energy that's been created, you're kind of going off the deep end emotionally, because your heart was here your heart was here. And the honeymoon phase is over, and you're seeing the reality setting in of what's really going on, of what the real dichotomy of this, this involved connection is. You're breaking your own heart. You end up breaking your own heart. And of course, we're going to blame it on the other person because we're projecting. But that's the thing. When we keep on going in cycles like that, going from relationship to relationship, and doing the same kind of, the same tragedy over and over, guess what? We're going to end up having to learn to love ourselves anyway. Whether it's a year from now, whether it's tomorrow, or 10 years from now, it's the inevitability. Unless we just want to let ourselves go crazy and just, jump off a bridge or something. But no, we don't want to do that. We're not going to do that, right? We're going to learn and we're going to grow, period. Now, that's what I'm saying here. This is the delusion. Your heart is in that delusion, in that outcome that you had created within yourself. And you've broken, it's breaking because the reality is here, and the reality here is different. Right? Now, and I'm going to continue expounding on that, because the next card, the King of Pentacles, reversed, coincides with all these pentacles here, particularly with the Ten of Pentacles. This is a person, Cancer, that you thought was going to be this guy, okay? The boss, the Mac Daddy, the CEO, the guy who's going to buy you a castle, the guy who's going to build you a house. The King of Pentacles is like the real man. It's like the alpha male. It's a dependable male who's an alpha male, who's successful, who's established, who's a king, first of all. But this person, you projected this onto whoever this person is. And I think this is the same kind of, more or less the same theme. And like I said, you're going to have to see that. I suggest to see that quickie love reading I did, the latest one on the Money Tarot channel, because I think it was conveying this kind of concept too. Reversed, King of Pentacles is the complete opposite. It's someone who's untrustworthy. It's an untrustworthy guy, or masculine energy. Kind of like, could be even deceitful. Could even be criminal in some cases. Like let's say like the fake guru, you know, or the fake business entrepreneur who's really just trying to steal your money by, you know, creating all these false, you know, Bitcoin programs. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example. This person seems like it might be kind of a phony kind of person, or someone who's not reliable. He's not totally reliable. Okay, that's what this is. This is the reality that's setting in with the person. You thought this person was going to be this guy in here, or woman, or this individual in here, you know. But it's not. It's not. Like I said, the honeymoon phase is over. The fog has cleared. The reality sets in. Okay. Okay. Now. Blurry. Okay, let's pull the cards for your person. Let's find out who is this person. I'm curious. Okay, first card, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, there's more pentacles here. So yes, this is definitely someone that you are in contact with. That you are physically, you know, you're in the 3D. You're involved with the 3D. 2 of Swords. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. See, more pentacles. 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, there's 2 3s here. Right next to each other, side by side. The Moon. Okay, I see this person. The 10 of Rods. Okay, Cancer. I see this person clearly. Okay. This person. Okay. Now, I don't want to trigger you, but this person, there's probably more than likely, almost certainly, a third party. Okay. Now, this card, 3 Pentacles, usually refers to sort of a work collaboration, you know, maybe like business venture collaboration. Perhaps there's some of that going on. I don't know, but this is a love reading, so we're pertaining it into a love dynamic, the narrative, and this is the person who's working on his 3 Pentacles. This is a person in this scenario, and what I'm being guided to interpret it as, this is someone who's kind of working on not just you, but working on, he has options. He has like 2 different options. It's a third party kind of thing going on here. 2 or 3 different options, perhaps even. You know, and so you don't know. You know, sometimes you don't know. This is a person who has other options that you do not know about, and that he does not, or he or she is not going to say anything about. And that's why I'm looking here, eyeing it down. That's why the Moon card's there. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Now, and I'm going to continue on that option concept about the third party, because this next card is going along that narrative, and it's the 2 of Swords. This person cannot make up. This person is in indecision. He's sort of in a sort of a checkmate. This person is in indecision. He or she is in a state of indecision. Can't decide which one. See, there's 2 swords here, and it's mental. This is mental anguish. It's a suit of swords. This person cannot make up his or her mind. Okay, there, and now the next card is Ace of Pentacles, which is a very auspicious card, and it's a card, the suit of Earth. I keep on reiterating that this is someone that you are physically involved with, someone you're currently, and you see them here in the physical plane in the 3D. Okay, this is someone that you're physically involved with. That's why all these pentacles are here, and particularly Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now, what I'm sensing here, this is a person who, this is obviously what this person wants. This person wants his Ace of Pentacles. He wants to succeed. He or she wants to succeed. So I sense this person is really focusing on, is planning, and it's a singular sort of pentacles, one pentacle. And the way I'm being guided to interpret this is this person is really planning on just focusing on his or herself and getting attaining his or her, status and material wealth. And that's this person's main focus right now. What I'm trying to say, Cancer, it's not particularly you, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So, Cancer, you're not this person's priority, okay? You're not this person's main priority. And the next card really is telling, and it's side by side to that Three of Pentacles. It's the Three of Cups reversed. This is the sort of having fun, partying card, going out, having cocktails, having fun. There's three women here. It could also refer to partying, having multiple partners. And reversed, it's the extreme of that. It would be someone who's like drinking too much, partying too much, hooking up with the different people too much. This person is what I'm being guided to say. If this person isn't already, this person desires to, to party, to go out and sort of be a single, and to go out and party and have fun is what I'm sensing. But also, this is indicating a third party. There's a third party energy here. I'm feeling it now. And the next card, whatever this third party is, it's completely secret. Here's the Moon card. It is a total secret. It's something that this person has not, you don't know about, you won't know about, because this person does not tell anyone about it. It's a secret. It's the Moon, it's the card of secrets. It could be fears, paranoia, but in change of this is a secret. This is also Pisces. Okay, perhaps your person, Cancer, perhaps your person is a Pisces, or has a Pisces predominantly placed in his or her chart, okay? Because this is a Pisces card. But yes, there's a lot. This person has a lot of secrets, emotional secrets, feelings. That he or she does not tell anybody. That plans. His or her own agenda. This person has his or her own agenda, but this person is really burdened. You see, you have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Rods here. This person's feeling very burdened. I don't know what's going on with your guys' connection or what the dichotomy is in relation to you. This person is feeling burdened. It's becoming a burden because I'm sensing this person is probably someone who wants to be single. Or that's kind of, and it's someone who, there's a third party or there's an indecision. This person feels stuck and burdened. Okay. I'm sorry to say that. I have to say what the cards are saying. And trigger warning, I apologize about the triggering. But let's face the truth. Okay, let's do the cards. 6 cards of what is the combined energy between the two of you. Okay, now bear in mind, I just looked down. These 2 cards that jumped out when I was shuffling, they jumped right out, and it's the 3 of Swords and the Hermit. And it's obviously pertaining to the situation as a whole overall. And I think it's pertaining to both. And what I'm starting to feel, when I'm starting to be told, there's 1 card for you and 1 card for your person. You, the 3 of Swords, and your person is the Hermit. Okay? We're gonna get into that and explain it. Now let's do these 6 cards in the middle. 8 of Swords. Okay? See what's going on, Cancer? This is the energy between the two of you, energies combined. You're feeling bound, paranoid. This is 8 of Swords. You're probably, because if your emotions got too invested too deeply, you're probably creating scenarios in your mind and getting emotional about them. And I'm being told, probably being sort of pointing fingers, accusing. You're sensing something, and you're in anguish. You're in mental anguish about it. I think this card might have came up in the. You got to look at that love quickie reading, Cancer. The latest one I did on the Bunny Tarot YouTube channel. Just look at it. I think this card came out too, if I'm not mistaken. It's very, very same energy in that reading. Is just the abridged version of this reading so far. Next one is Page of Cups. Okay. Next one is Death. Okay, there it is, Cancer. Okay, you already see what's coming, right? The Empress. That's you, Cancer, in this situation. The Fool. That's your person, I'm sensing already. Two of Rods reversed. Okay. All this mental anguish here. And it's on both sides, obviously. It's your guys' combined energy. But what's going on here, because the Page of Cups here, which means a new offering, I'm sensing you guys are trying to make a go at it. And I'm sensing probably you guys have done it more than once. Kind of trying to make a go at it. Kind of, let's just be honest here. This is the typical codependent karmic relationship. Break up, come back, break up, come back, fight, make up. Fight. It's karmic. This is karmic. Just admit it. The sooner you admit it, the sooner you can cut this out of your energy and find a deeper, more of a soul union. That's what I'm trying to say. There's something that's compatible with you. But first of all, Cancer, and I'm going to say this because this is the most important thing you're going to get out of this reading, is you have to heal yourself first before you even embark on any relationship at all. And Cancer, I'm sensing there's a lot of stuff you have not processed. Hence, that Nine of Cups over there, reversed, a lack of emotional independence, you need to first learn self-love. Not just say learn it or just read about it, but really embark on the journey, okay? And I'm sensing that person does too. Otherwise, but the both of you wouldn't be in this sort of trauma bond, right? Now, the next card, you guys are trying to make go of it, right? You guys keep on coming back and making go of it. But guess what? Look, this is the Death card upright. It's ending. Is what this. We obviously know what this card means. It means it's ending. Okay, the universe wants this to bring this to an end. Okay, that's where the energies are between you. It's ending, and as much as you guys are gonna try to revitalize it, it's like a zombie love. It's like zombie love. it's not alive. It's not vibrant. It's not. It's just, you know what I mean. It's not of source. It's not vital. It doesn't have vitality. It's just. You guys are just trauma bonding at this point and just, kind of grinding your emotional and mental wheels, just grinding each other down or yourselves down as well, mostly. And the next card is going to be referencing you. It's the Empress. This, okay, and it's weird I'm being guided to say this is you in the connection, okay? And because this is, like I said, these 6 cards are your 2 energies combined. And this is the Empress. It's like the divine mother energy. I'm being told, it's being conveyed. You were kind of like the dynamic in this relationship was kind of like a mothering kind of thing, kind of Oedipal. That's very, very common, like heterosexual kind of dynamic between like a male and female kind of dynamic. They have that kind of. The distorted ones, they tend to have that mommy and child kind of. I don't know. It's the Oedipus thing. It's kind of like a little, because the next one is the Fool, and I'm saying that's your person. This is also the card of Aries, by the way. It's also the card of Aries. So perhaps you're dealing with an Aries. It's also the card of Aquarius as well. So you could be dealing with Aquarius. Although I don't imagine an Aquarius getting tangled up like this. I'm an Aquarian myself, so I don't. But you never know. It depends on their other placements. Okay, this person This is a card of a single person, someone who's out for themselves, someone who wants to is on an adventure, the solo. It's just, it's also like a fool. It also represents a very youthful spirit. And what was being told when I was talking about the Divine Mother energy, it's the kind of showing, the cards are kind of reflecting the dynamic of this, whatever this connection you guys had was very mommy and baby, mommy and little boy kind of thing going on. Maybe you were nurturing, kind of being a little too mothering, and you got, which is a more trauma bonding. And now this person is probably acting like a little, kind of like a little brat, sort of. He's being, it's Oedipus, it's Oedipal. It's like the baby falling in love with his own mommy. It's a very distorted hetero kind of dynamic. Okay, there's that. And also, because the fool is someone who's going to jump off the page, jump off the cliff on their own, do their own thing. So bear that in mind. That's the main meaning of this card, and it's but it's a positive card for an independent person who's independent and who's about to start a new cycle, a new adventure. Okay, this is the upright. This is someone who has the world in his or her hands, and it's a card about options, looking into, your options. It also can refer to business ventures. It's partnership, collaboration, but mostly I'm seeing is because there's these two rods here. It's sort of like options. There's another, when I was referring to the third party thing, this person, in reverse, cannot make up his or her mind, is indecisive, in a state of indecision. I'm sensing this is the kind of person that wants his or her cake and eat it too. Okay, that's what I'm sensing here about this individual. Okay. Yeah, that's your guys' energies between you guys. Now, we're going to go on these two cards because these came out, popped out. And I was guided to put the Three of Swords on your side and the Hermit on this person's side. Cancer, you are still in a state, you're going into a state of heart, you're going to the Three of Swords. This is obviously, everyone knows what this card means. It's the dreaded Three of Swords. It's the heartache. It's the breakup card, okay? Okay, and now, this is what you're going to have to deal with if you, and I'm sensed to tell you this, if you don't start right now, really getting into your own power and really kind of looking deep inside yourself and start solving this so that you're not going to be like, look, these three swords are crisscrossing this heart. So you're not going to be stuck like this, You can do it. You can probably try and lighten. Of course, it's gonna hurt, but you can lighten the blow, somewhat is what I'm being guided to say, by understanding and really deeply observing yourself. What have you learned about yourself? Not about this person, no, not about this the bullshit that happened between you guys. No, not trying to, don't be mulling over this and, he said this or he promised this or blah, 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 or, no. You got to focus on yourself. You need to focus on you, Cancer. You need to figure out your Nine of Cups. You need to get upright and become emotionally fulfilled with yourself, okay? This is about yourself. You need to do this. And I'm going to tell you something, and that's what I'm going to describe with this next card, with another card that popped out, and this is the card in your person. It's the Hermit card. This is the card of a dark night of the soul. This is somebody who's going to go into solitude, even if they're around people. It's happening in his or her soul. This is someone who's going to a dark night of the soul. This is what I'm saying is happening to this person, whoever this person you're involved with, and this makes total sense. Now, this totally makes sense because that's why. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Cancer. My camera just ran out of batteries. I thought it was plugged in. It was plugged in, but it wasn't plugged in tight enough, and it ran out of batteries and it stopped. Okay, now I'm taking that as a sign, as a symbolic of whatever this situation is. It's run out of batteries. Perfect metaphor. Okay, so, and now what were we saying about this person? This is a person who's going through a dark night of soul. This is a person who's going through something. I'm being guided to say going through something very personal and very deep, something beyond this connection. So we have to be fair and square about all around, right? About everything. You know, this is someone that you know, someone you probably care about. So we have to have compassion, whatever this person is going through. And maybe I'm projecting because I identify with this dark night of the soul. Trust me, I've been there. It's pretty difficult, okay? And you are probably going to go through that too, Cancer. Everyone needs to go through it to figure their shit out, right? Okay, so I'm saying this person is going through this. All of a sudden, it's being revealed to me. That's why the Hermit's here. Burden, indecision. This person, the moon card there, you know, this person is going through a lot of deep emotional stuff, is what I'm being told and guided to say. What's going to be the outcome here? What's an outcome here? What could be the outcome? I'm almost ready to ask, but let's just do it. The world reversed. Okay. Well, I think this is pretty obvious. The world reversed is a cycle coming to a close. It's closing. Okay. Whatever the energy is, the universe is bringing it to a close. It's closing. Cancer. See? World upright is a new cycle beginning. A new cycle beginning. Reverse is the opposite. It's a cycle ending. This cycle more than likely is ending. If you guys aren't ending it in the physical and the 3D, and you guys are still kind of, you know, doing the mulling about it like that, it's dead energy. It's just trauma bonding. It's trauma bonding. It's just codependence. Trauma bonding. That's what it is at this point. Okay. Yeah. I feel bad saying that. I don't want to trigger, but we have to be honest here. And this is what the cards are saying, right? What's the advice for you? What's the advice for you, Cancer? The advice is strength reverse. Okay. See, this completely makes sense. Cancer, you need to come into your power. Okay. The strength upright is somebody who's in their power. It's in the traditional. It portrays a feminine energy, taming a lion. Here it shows an emperor taming this big dog here, and the card means being self-empowerment. It means being in your power. It means being able to control the animal, the beast, the animus, the id, the impulses, your impulses, your codependent impulses, your all that bullshit. The bullshit that we put ourselves through, you know, it means it means self-mastery, but you got it reversed. So what the advice is, because upside down, it means the complete opposite. It means someone who's codependent, someone who's probably a drug addict, someone who's just living in their emotions, just irrational emotions, just someone who has not mastered themselves. Someone who has not mastered themselves, someone who doesn't live with conviction, who doesn't live consciously. And when you don't live consciously, you know, you don't expand your consciousness, and you're just kind of living on your emotional whims and on your, you know, you're like a boat in a hurricane, like a little boat in a hurricane without oars. You're just being tossed about, right, Cancer? So you can just go from toss to this relationship, go into this relationship, and you know this is what the typical people do. You know, most people do this kind of thing. People who are not evolved, who are not spiritually evolved, who are not conscious. That's the kind, and that's what the majority of the world, like what 98% of the world. You know, that's what happens, right? or you just get stuck in a dead marriage like most people, and there's kind of, not even most people are divorced, but let's be honest. You know what I mean, Cancer? The advice is you need to get yourself, you need to get control. You need to grab hold of the reins, okay? You need to hold the whip, and grab hold of the reins, and that's, I'm kind of referring to your card, the Chariot card. You need to get in control, Cancer. That's the advice. Okay, you need to take control. Otherwise, you're gonna get swept up. Okay. Yes, I want one more card because I just actually peeked at the next card, and it's the perfect card to end it on. And that's why we're doing it. And it's the Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords is a sword of truth. Okay. The sword of truth is going to cut through all the bullshit. Our own bullshit and the other person's bullshit. And the world's bullshit, Even the universe is bullshit, okay? It's going to cut through all that shit. You need to grab hold of this sword, Cancer, okay? You need to look at things as they really are. You need clarity. You need clarity of mind so that you can deal with your emotions and figure out and solve them, okay? And process them. This is what you need. You need complete, vigorous, unyielding inner truth and reflection and conviction. Conviction, Cancer. You need this. Is what you need. You're not going to find this in someone else, Cancer. You're not going to find it in this person or in that person or in this person no. Go within and find it with the source, with the Almighty, and within your own heart and your soul. Okay, Cancer? Okay, that's your reading, Cancer. Mwah.